sing it one and all. Join in the chorus, North Melbourne's on the ball. Good old North Melbourne, they're champions, you'll agree. North Melbourne is the team that plays to win for you and me.
They're champions, you'll agree, and so is the man we're about to speak to, who has announced his retirement today. Brady Rawlings, a three-time Best and Fairest winner with the North Melbourne Football Club and one of the most respected players in the AFL, calls it quits on 243 games. He'll play out the rest of the year. But, Brady, we really appreciate your time this morning. And can I just say congratulations, mate, on what has been an unbelievable career.
Yeah, thanks very much for that, Darcy, and thanks for having me, guys.
We don't hear a lot from you, Brady. I know that you love to fly under the radar and you're understated. It's always been about team for you, but you must, I suppose, at the moment get a chance to glance back and look at what you've been able to do with great pride.
Yeah, I guess so. It's obviously we've still got this year to go, and hopefully we've got a finals campaign, hopefully, if we can get through the next couple of games, and we need a couple of results to go our way. But yeah, it's been a great time. I've made so many great friends and been able to play with blokes that I've got great respect for as well. So yeah, it's been enjoyable in that regard.
Well, Brady, fingers crossed you get at least two, barring injury, of course, on the run home and then more into the finals. But that two will get you past Wayne Carey on the list of all-time games records at the North Melbourne Football Club. You're in some rare company there. Harvey Archer, Schimmelbusch Simpson, Keith Gregg, Anthony Stevens, Mickey Martin, David Dench, John Dugdale, and then possibly yourself and Wayne Carey. That's not bad company to be involved in.
Yeah, there's definitely some good names there. I've probably been lucky over the journey. I haven't really had any injuries or anything that's held me back, and that's probably the reason why I've been able to get a few games and probably slip under the radar a little bit. But yeah, I've always probably thought that the amount of games is probably just a number, and I haven't really looked too much into that. But the guys that I've probably respected the most is the blokes, what they did in those games. So that's probably what I've tried to do more so.
Hey, Brady, you tell a great story in the paper today around Darren Creswell and what a moment that was. Can you just let our audience know what happened on that day?
Yeah, early days playing under Dennis Pagan. He was a very hard coach and a guy that I've got so much respect for. He taught me so many things, and one day I was tagging Darren Creswell, and Creswell used to take me to the goal scorer a little bit because he thought he had me overhead. So yeah, he's decided to whack me in the gob, and he ran straight to the umpire and got me sent off with a blood rule. And on the Monday or the Tuesday, I've come to the club, and Dennis has called me into his office, and I'd gone all right, so I was thinking he's probably telling me who I'm playing on this week. And he's put the video in and showed the vision of it, and told me that if anyone whacks you, you make sure you whack them straight back. And I got dropped for that game for the next week. So it was a hard lesson to learn, but one that has always stuck with me.
These days, mate, if you whacked him back, you get 4 weeks, you'd be missing anyway. So, hey, Brady, are you going to stick at the club? Are you going to do some recruiting as well?
Yeah, I've accepted a job at the club. So from next year on, I'll be working with the recruiting team and also the development of the kids once they're drafted. So the first few months after they're drafted, I'll be teaching them in terms of professionalism and how to go about things around the club, and I'll be able to do a bit of training with them as well. So really pumped about that to be able to start the club. And
finally, a big week this week against St Kilda. Who do you normally get? Who are you going to terrorise this week?
It's been a little bit different against the Saints lately. I probably used to get Dalsano a fair bit and Lenny Hayes, but these days I'll probably take the half forward, so they rotate a fair bit through half forward, St Kilda, so probably likes of Schneider and Peake and those sort of guys.
All right, mate, well, good luck. Second last game of the home and away season for you guys, and of course, if you win this week, there's a real chance you'll play into September. Good luck, Brady, a magnificent career. We wish you all the best with the rest of your football life, mate.
All right, thanks very much.
Well done, Brady. Great stuff.
Champion of the game, Brady Rawlings announced his retirement at the North Melbourne Football Club. 2 games to go in the home and away season will take him up to 245 games. And of course, if the Kangas can get up against the Saints on Saturday at Etihad, they are a big chance of making it through to the finals. It's a mini elimination final at round 23 of the AFL season.